Hello, and welcome to the Superintendent's Community Report for February 2016. I'm Peggy Flathmann. We start out this month by recognizing our wonderful students at the Area Learning Center. A celebration of excellence was held on February 12th to honor their individual achievements in academics. Dr. Rob Smith, the principal of the ALC, tells us more about it.
We celebrate excellence not only in a big ceremony, but on a daily basis.
It's the first school I've ever been to that I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yes, I get to go to school and I want to be at school. And for me, that's just amazing.
And as a staff, our most important role is, first and foremost, is to create a very strong relationship with each child. The relationships that are developed, the closeness, the ties, it's very, very personal. We have tears many times from staff as they're talking about their students and their programs, and we also have it with students. It is very emotional.
At Fridley High School, we also honored 27 students as Students of the Month. Each was nominated by a teacher based on the student demonstrating one of the International Baccalaureate Learner Profile traits, such as inquirer, knowledgeable, a thinker, a communicator, being principled, open-minded, caring, risk-taking, balanced, or reflective. I'd also like to recognize the district's Employee of the Month, Stephanie Bloxam. Stephanie is a paraprofessional at Fridley Middle School, where she started High Five Fridays to help students and staff end the week on a positive note. She has single-handedly raised the bar of positive adult interaction by being positive and caring and giving to all our students that she comes in contact with. Thank you, Stephanie, for all you do to enhance our students' environment. Both Hayes Elementary and Fridley Middle School held World Culture Nights recently. First, we look at Hayes and the staff member who brought the program to the school, Randolph Cooper.
2 years ago, we did implement a World Culture Night. It was very successful, and based upon that, we decided to do it again this year, 2 years later. And I'm very pleased that we impacted this community last night with culture from all around the globe, and food and clothing and artifacts, poems and storytelling, everything imaginable that we could come up with to instruct this community, to widen their cultural lenses and make a difference in this community.
Liberia. This material is called Dutch wax, which is a three-piece gown from Nigeria. Laura Charles with third grader Lauren Newquist and brother Noah, worn for special occasions.
It was well balanced. So we try to balance off all of the major cultures, not only in the building, but in the community.
Going over to Fridley Middle School, we start with Principal Matthew Boucher.
Today we're excited to offer an art and cultural exhibit here at the Fridley Middle School. It was a collection of traditional and cultural relics and artifacts from some of the cultures that exist within Fridley Middle School, within the homes and the families. Tonight was a nice cross-section of many of the cultures that call Fridley Middle School their school. We have between 22 and 24 languages spoken in the homes of our students and in the homes of our families. So while we had about 12 exhibits here tonight, we certainly didn't represent all of the cultures.
Will I be enough today, tomorrow, or the next? Mixed. Biracial, black, white. It's what I'm seen as, but none of them define me.
I did a couple of these culture events at the elementary school level, and I figured that it was a way to get our middle school parents more involved. We noticed that when the kids come to the middle school, there's a disconnect with the kids, and also with the students bringing their parents inside the school. And so, looking at our demographics of culture and diversity, I wanted to start creating a space that parents can come in, feel welcome, but also have a part of their culture collaborated into the school and integrated into the schools. So I thought this would be a great idea. And I also feel that getting kids exposed to this type of different diversity culture will also help them to be more expand when they move on to high school and also go to college.
Thank you to all involved for making these such successful community events. The fourth graders in Ms. Utley's class at Hayes Elementary recently undertook a major fundraising campaign to help their fellow students in Haiti. Here to explain the program is Tina Utley.
Fridley is a unique school district, and that is because we are a state school, so we're responsible for state standards, and we are an international baccalaureate school, so we make sure we bring worldly issues to our students. We went into the engineering standards where we learned about where water comes from and the filtering systems here in America. And then we went further, and they started finding out that when we went global, not all people had access to clean and safe drinking water. And because of that, a lot of children were not able to go to school. Why is it important that they filter water? Lauren?
People don't get sick.
So people don't get sick. We found an organization called H2O for Life that is located in Mounds View, actually. And investigating all the schools that were in need on their website, they chose a school in Haiti. And they chose that school because we have some teachers who have taught here in the past, and Mrs. Claggett, who is still here, who has ties to Haiti and has been going there doing some education for the students and for the teachers. Through Mrs. Claggett, she has a lot of contacts in Haiti, and one of her friends is Fabrice. And Fabrice came in to our school, and my fourth graders were able to interview him about what it was like to live in Haiti and the lack of access to clean and safe drinking water and how his life was so different than our life here in Minnesota. Right before winter break, we were able to raise $1,800. At World Cultures Night, we were able to bring in a couple hundred more. So we're about $2,000 out of our $3,000 goal. We would really like to have more than $3,000 because, again, it is a $10,000 project. Through this initiative, our students have learned a lot. They start thinking outside of their little Fridley, Minnesota bubble, and they start thinking about how people have it outside of Fridley, Minnesota, and how lucky they are here. And they learn that appreciation for what we have and to take care of what we have. So it's been an awesome project for them.
Thank you, Tina. We are proud of our young students for exemplifying the standards of the IB program and following their own hearts in helping others globally. If you would like to donate to this cause, you can contact Tina directly at 763-502-5233. We're excited about the great things going on in the district. It is a privilege to be the one to share some of them with you. As always, if you ever wish to discuss anything district-related, I'm available by calling 763-502-5002. Until next month, thank you for watching.